I welcome all the honorable dignitaries and participants here on the virtual platform for the national webinar on the topic Eval Career Clarity. The college, Shri Kumarswami College Ausa, has running a long series of webinars, national and international, on variety of topics related with different fields. The purpose behind arranging this webinar series is to exchange knowledge, to enrich knowledge through keynote speeches by the honorable keynote speakers and intellectual discussions among the participants. The attempt of webinar series has become successful because of the motivation and inspiration of the chief organizer and chairperson of this webinar series, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Ambedkar sir. In the beginning of this webinar, I welcome him as the chairperson. I am very pleased to welcome today's honorable speaker and chief guest, Shalini Menon ma'am from Mumbai, Maharashtra. She is going to enlighten us
Dole madam, please continue introduction.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. You are welcome to this grand national and international webinar series. On occasion of Golden Jubilee year of the college, Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa has organized a wonderful grand knowledge sharing webinar series with the aim of women empowerment and women dignity. This series is going on very successfully and systematically because of the efficient and motivational personality, respected Dr. Bedkar MM and all the resource persons and punctual participants. So I am very thankful to respect all over India, and they are making this series very successful.
We all have gathered here to be the audience of the keynote speech. I request Dr. Dole ma'am for the introduction of today's chief guest and keynote speaker. Please ma'am, welcome.
Okay, sir. So today's keynote
program, and I have my colleague Manjusha ma'am today who will be working with me to enlighten you on career clarity. As we all know, career clarity is a very important aspect for many of us, and it doesn't just stop when you are a child. It goes on even after you grow up. You enter a lot of professions and you still want to explore more. Somebody like myself, I've been in different roles. I've studied in Australia. I've lived there most of my life. But look, I'm still exploring as I grow up. I have become an education consultant because I love talking to people. I love these, guiding the children. Beautiful tools for students which they can use to get career clarity for themselves, and also for professionals. Somewhere they are also stuck. They don't know what to do after a certain profession that they have got into. They can still use this tool to get more clarity and, of course, take further career guidance from one of our counselors like Mrs. Manjusha, who's with us today. So I will just run through the presentation. I hope I know how to share it. Just give me a second. Can everyone see my screen? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, great. So I'll just run this presentation, and I'll have Manjusha ma'am who will be helping me through this. So let me start with this, with the concept called get career ready. So like I said, it's not only when you are a child, it's even after we grow up, we are still exploring. And there comes a point when you need help, when you need to speak to someone, when you need something which tells you that, look, is it really something what I'm currently doing, or is it something else which will make me happier? So there are many ways to find that out. So I will explain who we are. We are basically a team of professional career counselors. We have a plan in mind. We like to help each one of you make an informed decision, which is going to finally make you happy in what
I have done in PCMB, and then I just wondering, thinking of what next. What next? Medical was my parents' choice, but marks was not my choice. So unfortunately, I was not eligible for medical. So then what? Simple BSc, simple B. No, I don't want. I want something new, something creative, something unique, because I love uniqueness. So where I will get uniqueness? I was just in a small town, just searching for new things. My father was not that he was not be with me to allow me to other city. Yeah, it's his thought. So parents' choice is the first choice, and then I got to know about LLB, science and LLB. But the thing was, I'm talkative, so I may get some good things. But after LLB, before LLB, I was married. Then in township, then just again new challenges. But I tried, and I was working with one senior, and he simply told me, Manjusha, you are not born for law advocate, as you are not manipulating. Oh, then what? That time you were there with me. I can, my career was something different, but because of the challenges, learning, and near about 14 plus certifications, counseling, different counseling I have taken because of changing the city, state, places, and then again learning. Again, right from A, I started learning, and because of that only, today I can proudly say I am a very experienced career counselor, so that I can listen you with your perspective, and I can feel that challenge, feel that problem. And that is the beauty of best career counselor. And I want to create my career counseling team with their expert area, and with Shalini we will build that, so that in society we can provide perfect counseling with career, because every problem is because achieve in my life with these things, and to achieve that thing my pressure is there. Lots of things are there, we will go with that, and that invisibility is always there. Just see, I'm just reading what to do after 10th or 12th. Are you anxious? Oh, I think my specs are not clear. Yes, now I can see clearly. This is the visibility and invisibility. We need to just clear that dust in life. Many a problems, many a challenges, anxiety. Now, what will be with my children? What will be the? I am facing lots of problems with my job, with my entrepreneurship business. Yes, and that stress pile up, and goes in depression, and then again different things, and then addiction. So, what will be the next? We need to set a goal of what I want to be a. For 10 years, that goal we can achieve. But after achieving that goal, what next? What next? So I have seen with my experience, every 10 years we face same problem, same confusion with the career. Though you are in a job, though you are in a business, you again start thinking of what next. Now it's boring. Now what? I can create new thing. And now the world is like different trending world with artificial intelligence, and there are challenges. You need to update your knowledge with, though you are commerce candidate, commerce student or CA, you need to understand AI, artificial intelligence, and you need to learn also that integrated certification you need to do so that you will be smart enough in the market. Now here you can see some uniforms. In your childhood, I think you were attracted with some uniform or some things. That's it for me. Stethoscope, doctor ka coat, and maybe it can give you negative reaction or positive reaction. Oh, doctor, it's painful. I don't want to be a doctor. But here, another thought is there. Oh, doctor saves life, and at least for my society, I can save someone. So that part is there. Maybe uniform, maybe something else. Another thing that is rights, power. I want power in my career. Then students are looking for something government sector. If they are looking for space, stars, moons, they are fond of these things, then they are like that. What was in my childhood? Just think of your childhood and just write down on your paper what was your thinking and how many careers you. I was thinking of my career in this uniform.
Engineer last. Engineer. Last one.
Engineering, but in childhood, what you have seen? That's because of that only you were in engineering side.
Because
And,
when
your profile is great, you have patents.
no paid, not that, but one inspector of the, at that time there was a process of starting jeep with handle, then afterward battery comes and other generations have came. At that time was attracted me, and he said that is the, so at that, from that situation I would like to become a such a mechanic or engineer, not engineer but as like engineer, mechanic, all these things.
So at present are there, but the main EQ passion is there, right?
Yes.
So here, confusion to clarity. Every time when we are getting confused with the things going on in environment and in our mind. Environment gives impact in our mind and we start thinking and actions. Thinking for something and actions from the learning. So just I will show you that this thing. Yes, I'm trying to open it. I'm trying to opening. And then just one child came to me and he just put his force slide and it was open. So, Mr. Urgade, yes, I want to understand from you, what was it?
Yes, madam.
So, what was it? So, confusion to clarity, actions and thoughts. And what I want to say with this?
Yes, madam. Now, children are the young generations, you know. Now, the schools is advanced today in modern world. So, that's why process. So, that's why nowadays children, they can easily do and understand. They can perceive a lot in comparing when we were in childhood.
Great. So, what we need to upgrade. So, we need cause and problems. And then only we can guide properly. So, understanding the pressure where to put and sometime leave it and just start action. Take help of child also. So like that, we need to understand our actions to match our goal.
Madam,
Exactly.
madam,
if
just
you are
just
looking
wait,
for it.
madam.
Yes.
Marg Dodds, madam have joined principal from Canada. We welcome her after the net connection or any problem she will left from this. So we take note of her. Marg madam, please unmute yourself. Unmute
She's
yourself.
waving hand. Yeah, unmute yourself, ma'am.
Give your opinion about this and you can enjoy this webinar for next hour.
I am thoroughly enjoying this, so thank you so very much for inviting me. I am from Canada and I'm going to be speaking on Sunday, so I'm just very thrilled to join all of you today to see kind of how it works, but I think I'm going to be joining you more regularly because this is very interesting to me. And of course, our students are going through exactly the same thing. And it is so with what's happened with COVID, and I'm sure everybody's up to speed what's happening with social media. Our teenagers are really struggling with their mental health. They have been isolated for way too long and just with social media and devices. And they're losing a lot of self-confidence because they're not interacting just the way that we're interacting with each other right now. It feeds the soul, and we need to do it with each other. And so thank you so much for including me. When you were looking for suggestions, I just always thought that I would go into the medical field just because my parents were in the medical field. But I, as you, did not have an aptitude for sciences.
We are very proud of you, madam. We are very proud of you. Thank
I'm
you
very
very much.
happy to be here. I'm very happy to be
Yeah,
here.
ma'am. Here
Thank
I will
you.
add on. Here I will add on with your thought process. And students are facing many a problem because of digital problem with the substance addiction problems also because of pressure, competition. And currently I'm treating one student in Boston who is with that huge stress. He is capable to do everything, but he is not able to get. He was not able to get job, and he shared many things regarding competition and how students are going into that, and we need to help them. And really, I want to help such students in overseas who are from India and they need help, but they are not able to ask help. So because of competition. You are mute, ma'am.
No, I understand completely, and particularly if they are not with their own, kids are going through it living with their own community and families around them. When you have children that have traveled abroad or young people coming to college, to university, I think they're going through the same difficulties. So, boy, if they had access to this and realized that their spirit and their soul and who they are is what they should be looking at to lead them to how they're going to contribute in our communities, it's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I will need your help also in future.
Okay.
It's my goal. So like that, life skills. Basically, life skills we develop from childhood. That is physical, emotional, social, and cognitive changes are there. So how we can handle that also, that is also our responsibility, our educationist responsibility, our teachers' responsibility to lessen the pressure and to make them more productive rather than labor. So for that purpose, I'm just taking them from taking risk, maybe in job, maybe in business. If they are looking for entrepreneurship, they should understand which type of risks they need to take. Then only they can develop these things with the whole business. If they are looking for job only and they are clear, then what is the behavior management they need and which type of personality they need, we provide this report so that they will be clear and they will start their that direction. And every career has high expectations. Here I can see everyone has expectation right now inside them. Now I have done, sir can say I have done 7 patents, now I am looking for 7 more. So like that, every time we just raise our parameter with high expectations. So high, we increase parameter. Why? That much I got, but again I want that thing. Just recall your track when you just climb any that hill. While climbing, you just focus on the tip. There I want to reach, there I want to reach, there I want to reach. When you reach that point, then what? Then if you have the goal, another goal with another tip, then you need to again climb down. You need to come down, and then again you need to start climbing. That mindset we need. Otherwise, it is very difficult to achieve goal, because it should be practical, and we should have that strategy to reach that goal. So for that purpose, life skills helps us in every moment of our life. Spice. What is spice? Spice is a 5 quotient. Quotients everyone know. EQ, IQ, AQ, everyone knows. So spice is a 5 quotient. Help round an employee and develop foundation for the future. Each piece of spice pie will everyone you to be the better you to be a personality. For better personality, you need to keep on learning and different. What I have with learning, that is IQ. IQ develops with curiosity. Every time if we are curious, then we learn. If we are curious, then we learn. That is IQ. Then culture. Learning with the culture of that place, that city, that country, that is very, very important part. With culture is different from tradition. Some tradition we carry, but every tradition we cannot carry, because it is a hurdle for our progress. So we need culture. Culture is keep on understanding and understanding. And that is from Bharat Muni. So EQ is a emotional quotient where I touch with the heart. Counseling is my EQ, my passion. Because when I get that smiling face, that happy face after my counseling, after my helping, I really blessed with God. I feel like that. Money is byproduct. So that's why I never get exhausted. I'm every day energetic. Today I was in fever, but right now I am very energetic because I love this profession. So loving profession cannot leave you exhausted. So this is the life skill I love, and that's why Corona has given me this direction, that is I am in front of you, and ma'am, you are also here from Canada only because of Corona. So we can thank Corona. Life skills gives you in our life, and now next is life skills with study abroad, overseas education. Why? That is very, very important. Whenever I give counseling, there is question, ma'am, can I go to overseas? Why you are looking for that? That why, to find why, I just spend near about 2 hours with that student, with parents, 1 hour with parents, 1 hour with student alone, to understand only why. And if his why is clear with EQ, IQ and AQ, then he cannot be a failure. He will get success for sure. He need not to go to the substance addiction or anything, because students they are taking substance only to keep their sleep less, to read, to concentrate on their study material, and that steroids that has bad impact in long term. but they are looking for just right now competition because of parents' peers pressure. They need to survive there and they need to make money, huge money only, and they are running behind money. Money is not running behind them, and that is the problem. So we can just understand.
What did
Ma'am,
you? Yes, Prashant, sir.
right?
Please
Each
tell
and each and every things have explained very clearly, clearly. So, so there is no doubt. So, madam, please, you cleared each and every aspects, and we understood a lot. That's why we're very, very thankful to you, madam. You paid your valuable time here and discuss with us. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you,
Please.
sir. So I'll hand over to Dr. Becker. We'll close here. If anyone wants to get in touch with us later, you're most welcome. And I'll just share the number if you would like to note it down. If anyone wants to get in touch with us, I will share it again.
Honorable keynote speaker, Shri, if participants will have any question or doubt and would like to ask, they can contact. Now, after the keynote speech and question answer session, now it is the time to listen concluding words of the chief organizer and chairperson, Honorable Principal Dr. M. Bedkar, sir. So I request you, sir, to present your concluding words. Welcome, sir. Sir, are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just I'm out of station, so here in market because of some work I have come here. And today's resource person, Shalini madam, accompanying Shanti madam, and from Canada joined Marg madam. All the organizing committee members, including Vice Principal Yati Misal sir, IQ Chief Coordinator Dr. Sanjay Kale sir, daily joining our supervisors, Prashant Ugade sir daily joining, and Karanje sir, Udge sir, Jamundra Kadam sir. Today we enjoyed this webinar with career opportunities, and all the information given by both the resource person was very effective. Also, it was interactive with examples, and our students will get some knowledge, and teachers who are participated here, they will also impart this knowledge of today's webinar. So thank you, madam, for for accepting our invitation, both of you, and joining here as a resource person. Thank you, both of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me.
Now I am here on behalf of the organizing committee of Shri Kumarswami College Ausa to present vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank both of the honorable speakers, Shalini ma'am and Manjusha ma'am, who have accepted the invitation of our college and enlightened us on the topic and gave a lot of information about career clarity. So most of the things related with the topic, we have understood it very well. So on behalf of the organizing committee, I sincerely thank you both ma'ams, Shalini ma'am and Manjusha ma'am. I also thank the chief organizer and chairperson of this webinar series, Principal Dr. M. Bedkar sir. He takes a lot of efforts to run this webinar series. He also encourages us to continue this series. He delivers concluding speech and also gives his studious opinion about the keynote speech. So on behalf of the organizing committee, I thank you, sir. I also thank all the participants from different corners of the country and also from abroad. These are the soul of this webinar series because these are joining regularly, listening carefully, and putting their questions and doubts, which are helping all of us to have added information which enriches our knowledge. So thank you participants. I also thank Dr. Anita Dhole ma'am, who has given very good introduction of today's honorable speakers. And now I request all the participants, please do not forget to fill feedback link to have your certificate. And now at the end, with the kind permission of the chief organizer and chairperson, I declare here that today's webinar is over. Thanks to all. Thank you very much.
Feedback link नाही सर.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
कराड सर.
काय म्हटलं सर?
Feedback
लिंक
link.
पाठवायला सांगा सरांना. लिंक इज नॉट देअर.
Okay. Please wait participants. Feedback link will be provided to you. Please wait for some time. उघाडे सर.
हा सर.
सरांना सांगितलं का?
दूध तिकडे पाठवायचं आहे. हा सांगितलंय का? सांगितलंय का? काय गरज नाही. फ्रीज मध्ये ठेवायची गरज नाही.
I am to inform participants that the feedback link has been posted. Please fill feedback link. Thank you.
Sir, you are not audible.
Yes, sir. Thank you, madam. You can leave now. We will keep this webinar for 5 minutes and for feedback, fill the feedback. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Karad sir, have you left? Karad sir.
बोला उघाडे सर बोला. सर आवाज येत नाही सर तुमचा.
सर लिंक परत एकदा सेंड करा चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये.
बर सर पाठवतो सर.
सरांनी केले सर, थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
हा सर.